The blunt truth. The blunt truth is, we can rewind back to the 1930s, when William Randolph Hearst, DuPont, and a drug czar were financially tied to the timber industry. The knowledge of and uses of hemp had grown in popularity. Hemp was proven to be a cheaper choice than wood, so they protected their profits and goods. They passed the Marijuana Tax Act. The main lines of reason they used was pure racism, claiming marijuana to be criminalized because black men would get all high and ravish their precious white women, so they orchestrated this smear campaign to make weed taboo. And of course the government deserves some credit too. They conveniently forget to tell you that besides smoking it, hemp is many products: oil, fuel, fiber, anything that can be made from wood, plastic, petroleum, cotton can be made from hemp. Marijuana, cannabis, sativa, herb, hemp oil pressed into a fuel produces 10 times more methanol than the same amount of corn. That's a new industry waiting to be born. And this is not just for smokers to know what to do with. Hemp is biodegradable. Plastic is not. Hemp has over 25,000 uses. A product that can be recycled 7 to 8 times compared to wood's 4 to 3. 1 acre of hemp can produce as much as 4 acres of trees. So of course a vast agriculture outlaws weed. I could legally cigarette smoke or alcohol drink myself to death when the media demonizes this plant as if it was bad for your health. Even if you tried to overdose on weed, you know, smoke yourself to death, by the 4th or 5th blunt you be on something else, like helping the snack industry. Hard to commit suicide if you got the munchies. So keep all them other drugs away from me. Why has marijuana become the boogeyman of nature's gifts? Who is this a crime against? Who is the victim, since it's illegal to light a spliff? Who can be roughed up and handcuffed for taking a puff when the medical industry offers pills that come with what ifs to eat me up? Still got people trained and tricked to ignore the benefits to the healthy and sick, despite the fact that many cancer patients are prescribed it, despite how many have admit they at least tried it. Despite all this, the government wants to deny it. Well, consider this poem a questionnaire. Why so much unfounded fear? If somebody says weed kills you, it should go right in one ear and out the other, as if we can't do the research and the facts are out there. Deaths from aspirin, over 300 per year. Over 100,000 deaths from real drugs prescribed by doctors. Deaths from cannabis per year? Zero. Zilch. None. Does that shock you? Because the blunt truth is, it starts as a youth when we experience the DAR program, a reincarnated reefer madness approach. With the government pulling the strings, you know they're going to lie about everything, because you can't have democracy without this government philosophy. They claim success due to an obvious reality. Most kids don't do drugs anyway. DAR was my introduction to drugs. DAR taught me a lot. I had no idea what a joint looked like or what it meant to be high. DAR taught me how. Gave me a whole list of drugs not to try, especially that one that made dudes think it could fly. And them after school movies were just dumb. Like smoking weed will make you walk into a bus, feeding us all this faction and fiction about how cannabis kills brain cells and only provide tainted proof from purposely bad experiments. I think this was a self-fulfilling addiction. Criminalizing means selectively high incarceration rates. Marijuana violations constitute the 5th most common offense in the United States. Tell you weed is a gateway drug, but the government makes the gate. Pump crack into our communities, funding dairy and dope at the exact same time the war on drugs is born. Smoking weed is a crime. That's the blunt truth. Peace.